You mentioned before you're the drummer for the Absence. You guys obviously had a split.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Well, you know, same thing with anybody. If you have a girlfriend and you're with your girlfriend for X amount of time, or you have even a best friend, everybody has falling outs. They get to a point in a relationship where it just kind of are at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine that times 4 or 5. And living in a van in a confined area, it just, tensions run high and shit happens.
Okay.
So, you know, I wish those guys the best, and it just wasn't our time anymore.
Okay. All right, man. Well, that's the past, so let's talk about now.
Now.
Now. Now.
No, hold on. Now.
Now. Okay, yeah, so now you're the drummer for 90 Minute Reflex, which is an amazingly awesome band outside of Claremont here. How'd you get hooked up with these guys?
They wrote me after I did the split with the Absence. They wrote me on MySpace. I believe Chris did. You little devil, you. Wrote me and said, you know, hey, we're looking for a drummer, and you play drums. So I gave it a listen, and a couple of other bands had written me at about the same time, and just 90 really just struck a note with me. I heard mainly the guitar riffs, and I was into it. I was like, man, I could really do some stuff here. I could work it. And had Chris and Gary come over and had the first band practice with Gary, and I've never gelled more with a guitar player. Just instantly, just like got into an old familiar car and turned the ignition and just went.
So 90 Minute Reflex, you guys have new stuff coming out?
Yes, we do. It's we've got one track coming out. It's going to be called Half Mile of Shit between me and Swantoneo, which was all recorded here at Smoke and Mirrors. It's more of like a classic death metal, like straightforward kind of, you know, feel to it, with a little bit of, you know, sprinkles of Meshuggah and, you know, all of our influences.
Okay, okay.
And as far as recording in the future, it's going to be here in the next 6 months to a year. We're probably going to end up doing a EP or a full length of some sorts.
Awesome.
Most likely do it all DIY and press it ourselves.
Nice. So, for the average Floridian out here, can we see you guys play somewhere live anytime soon?
You know, I was actually working on doing a Anal Blast show is coming up, and
that's disgusting. I never want to hear about that again.
And a buddy of mine's a guitar player, Eric, and working on getting in with that, but they're actually skipping Florida, so yuck. But we just got a new bass player. My brother's playing bass for us, like a musical family, and it's kind of just getting him acclimated to the situation, and shortly here, you know, we'll be playing some shows out. You know, we're gonna stick with the Tri-City, Tri-area. We're gonna stick with like Tampa and Miami and Orlando, and probably around there. Maybe hit up some Gainesville and Tallahassee.
Well, speaking of which, I wanted to ask you about this. In the state of Florida, what's like your favorite place to play in Florida?
You know, I like Miami. That's fun.
Yeah,
it's really fun. It's a good time. Had a Fort Lauderdale area.
Yeah,
it's a good place.
So you'd hit the Culture Room?
Oh yeah. That guy's amazing. I can't remember his name, the dude who owns it, but just nice dude. He's got so many cameras set up and a very cool setup there.